Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm like a couple minutes late, but here I am. So happy Sunday to you all. So here I am for my back from my weekly Sunday live. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Sunday and a fantastic week, and that you're staying warm too. It's like, oh man, I need to actually speaking of that, hold on just a moment here. I need to turn on my heater for a second. So I'm here, but I'm just going to reach up so then you don't see me reaching up to turn on my heater. And just like that, voila, magic, I'm back again. So there you go. Hopefully you can see me back again. It doesn't look like it on my phone. Okay, good. Cool. I'm here. So perfect. Yeah. I to turn on my heater because I'm cold. Like it's really cold here. So anyway, so hello everybody, and hello Emmy. Good to see you. So yes, so I'm back here for my weekly live. I'm happy to be back with you guys. So let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. So just give me a moment here to see who's all here and what kind of questions you guys have. So let's see here. I hear my fur babies wrestling around on the other room. Oh my goodness. They're wrestling about, but that's just what they do sometimes. So anyway, hey Marla, good to see you. Oh, and hey Jody, good to see you. Oh, Jody. Oh, so much love, Jody. So any word from our Charlie? It's the 21st year of him being the second anniversary. Gosh, it helps if I learn how to read, would be awesome, right? So the second year anniversary of him being passed. Miss him so much. Oh, so much love. He says he misses you all too, and he's showing me. I'm like, oh my gosh, Charlie, are you serious? He's showing me like, hey Lee, good to see you. Like jumping like that. He sends his energy like around Ruby's neck. He's like, I check in on Ruby. I'm like, hi Ruby. He says, and that he says with you guys too. He says you can feel me like hanging out around your neck. He's like, I just want to give you like a big hug like this. He's like a big hug. He's showing me like that he's like a oh my gosh, like that, what do you call those things, you know, like when you're on an airplane and you have that thing like around your shoulders and around your neck, like that little like arm kind of rest thing. He says that he's there for that for you and for Eli too. And he says that he goes and like he's having me like kind of like scratch at the bottom part of my leg. He's like, hey Eli. So he says but hey dad. So he does that, and he's like, you can feel his energy kind of like climbing up your leg, he says, and then like around the neck too. He's like, I'm hanging on. And I'm sending love. He says, I'm sending love. And that he also is saying that he like kind of like creaks by the warm places too. So it's no accident that like right before I got on, I was like, I forgot to turn my heater on. It's so cold. So I turned my heater off. He says that I still like those cozy warm places. So like when you bundle up and cozy up, just think of me and like you'll feel my warmth and you'll be connected to my warmth, and that you'll really, really like really dig into that and feel that too. And especially like when you're outside, like in my favorite outside spot too, that I check in there as well too. He says, and so much love, right? Because even with time, like it's still, their connection with us is always still very strong and very much a part of us and very much with us too. And Ruby says that she'll take the treats for him. She's like, I'll take the treats that he can't have now. So give me some extra treats, is what Ruby says. Give me some extra stuff. And she like once more time, she's like, in your she shed. She's like, I could never get enough time out there. So that's what, because Ruby says like, I have to give my insight too. So well, there you go, Miss Ruby. Love it. So there's that. And hey, Carol, good to see you. And good to see you, Mandy. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Good to see you. And good to see you, Julie. And let's see here. Good to see you, Mandy. And then, all right, Emmy says, I feel like Guapo enjoyed our adventure in Tucson. Did he says it's fun, and he showed me. He's like, I have my little like hamster hat on because he says I like adventure. He's like having me like touch the top of my head. He's like, yeah, adventure, adventure, adventure. He's like, I like adventure. I like adventure. He says it was fun. So he's like, more of that, please. Is what Guap says. So there's that. So see here, bump, 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 bump. And then, well, and then too, before I get to the other questions here from Julie and Bianca, I wanted and just wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to share this link here, and the top part of this link has something really exciting. So Jody says, yep, he loved the heaters, laugh out loud. Yeah, he's like, yep, bundle up for me. So he's like, bundle, bundle, bundle. And he says he helps, first year anniversary. No, it's okay. I was like, wait, 2-year anniversary. I was like, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. So that's all good. So, yeah, he says like he helps keep Eli warm when he doesn't like keep himself warm like he should outside. He's like, come on, I'm going to help him out. So, so there's that. And hey, Kelly, good to see you. So, for those of you that don't know, on the thank you, Emmy. So those of you that don't know, I just put this out here on. I'm so excited. On the 6th of March, I'm teaching a basics of animal communication class. So if you're wanting to kind of dig deeper, get some real life hands-on practice with learning animal communication, that's the info there to check out the class if you want to find out about that. So I know I'm so excited. And what I'm doing for the first time ever is I have one price for like a new student, and then for returning students, I'm offering a discount if they want like a little bit of a refresher. And I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I offer that before? Because every class is different and unique, and there's new information and new techniques and exercises and whatnot that comes through. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, if you're interested, all of the information is in that link, and you can that first one is the one in there to check that out. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun. So I've already had some people sign up, so I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. So anyway, so there's that. All right. So now I'm going to go to Julie and then Bianca. So Julie says, my family has been depressed. Health issues are frustrating, and we have lost so many loved ones over the last 2 years. Yeah, it's never easy, including our 4 fur kids. My husband is disappointed. He says he doesn't know if he believes in the afterlife. He doesn't feel family, friends, or fur kids around us. Are you able to pick up on any? So I pick up on the first thing. I'm sending you so much love. So the first thing that came to me and reading that is there's like this big fluffy white fur baby, like the big fluffy white fur baby. Like I'm big and I'm fluffy and I'm white, and I have like many different forms, and that I really send your husband lots of love is what I get with this fur baby. Like it's just big white fluff, fluff, fluff. And just like if they could feel like the softest of my fur, and it's almost like a tickle of a feather, but it's like of my fur. And just know my presence is there. And then if you just close your eyes, put your hand on your heart and really connect, you can really feel my presence and the connection of my presence really, really strongly. Is what I get from that. So yeah, and sometimes too, what happens if we're like in that energy of like kind of disappointment and kind of like not really feeling connected, then what happens is that kind of like puts like a little stop and a little block on that connection when we are kind of in that space. So even though it's hard to get out of that space, when we get out of that space, that can help kind of things open up a little bit. So there's that, Julie. So much love to you. Thank you, Lee. Let's see here. And Bianca says, Maya and Monkey had both had diarrhea since last week. What caused it? What can I do to help them? I think Maya has improved a little bit, but Monkey less. They're showing me it was like it was just I'm like, is it a food thing? And they're like, yeah, it was like a weird, it was a weird thing with like stress and food, and like just kind of, we didn't like it, just there's just something that happened with that. So they say, well, what you can do to help it is just kind of give us some extra pets, like give us some extra belly pets is what can help too. And I definitely would keep an eye on that too, for like the consistency of it. And if it like has like, if it's kind of like mucusy or has any like blood in it or anything like that. And like if the consistency is not getting better, I would definitely take a sample into the vet so they could look at that. And then one thing that can help with diarrhea, and of course I'm not a vet, so I can't diagnose anything, but is 100% pure pumpkin. So even just like a small amount of 100% pure pumpkin can help, like, diarrhea go away. It can kind of help settle the stomach. So it's like I just get with both of them. There was like something unsettled in my stomach. There was something unsettled in my stomach. So that's what caused that, is like an unsettling of my stomach. Is what I get there. So hopefully they're feeling better. I'm sending them lots of love, so much love, so much love. So let's see here. All right. Julie says, we never had a big white fluffy fur kid, but maybe it's even a friend's or a past life. I thank you. I believe so. Yeah, I get that with that. Like it's it could be a friend's, but it's like one that like has had many connection. I've had many connection. So really just tune into that is what I get, Julie. So there's that. So much love. And Bianca, I know, poor babies. See here, Lee says, gonna head out. Good to see you. I've been feeling unwell, especially the last 2 days. And Bernadette is insisting on sitting with me. She's great. She says, that's right. She's like, darn right. I'm great. Like, let me give you some healing vibes. She's like, I want to give you some healing vibes. So she's like that. She's like, just let me do it. Let me help you. She's like, it feels better. She's like, even though I know, like, I'm very insistent, but it feels better. So much love to you, Lee. So much love. And good to see you, Erica. And so much love to you too, Bernadette. So good to see you, Erica. It's been a while. Good to see you. And good to see you, Kelly. All right. So Bianca says, I've taken a sample in, but just waiting for more results. First test showed a mild parasite, but the vet said that's not enough to make it so bad. Yeah, well, you know what? And sometimes too, like just because they say like quote unquote, that's not enough to like make it this bad. It could be like, maybe his case is different, right? Because every case is different. So it could be that. So there's that. So yeah, so much love to Mr. Monkey there. And hey, Patricia, good to see you. And you're so welcome, Lee. And Bernadette's like, that's right. So let's see here. All right. Good to see Patricia. All right. So there's a question here from, let's see here. So Marla, and then I see Kelly, and then Erica. Just so you guys know, because it comes in different orders because I'm streaming in 3 different places. So let's see here. Marla says, would like to know what my burro Abe thinks about my son. There was an incident today. He says that I'm the one in charge, is what Abe says. Abe's like, hey, I wanted to do this. And he was like right here, and I wanted to do this. And it was like his energy was like intense for me. Like it was intense is what Abe says. Abe's like, whoa, like there was like I was blocked, like the view was blocked of like, wait, I want to see like what's going on. I want to be a part of things, and I was blocked. So like what's going on? So Abe says, like, if you just let me kind of more in the loop of things, that will be better, is what Abe says. So there's that. And hey, Viv, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And let's see here. All right. So bum. All right. So now, so there's that. And then all right. So I know I missed a question here. Oh, Kelly. Kelly says, my granddog Bo has cancer. Oh, so much love to you and your grandpup and your family there. And your granddog says, like, I just want to be surrounded in the bubble of love of my family and the connection with my family. And I just really want to be surrounded by that and surrounded by that love and that connection of family. And that's like really, really, really important to me. So I really just want to be like surrounded by that. So like if we could just surround me with that would be really, really awesome and really, really amazing. So so much love, because that's never an easy thing. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. And hey, Sheila, welcome. Good to see you. And Viv, I'm so glad that you and Panda are doing well. Let's see here. All right. So let's see here. All right. So, All right. Erica says, I can get a message from Ruben tonight. He's badly in need of the vet tomorrow. He says he's having me like want to like itch. He's like itch, itch, itch. He's like it feels like he says it feels kind of like stingy and itchy. He's like it feels like stingy and itchy. And he showed me like kind of like these like little like fur like kind of clumps is what he's trying to show me, like little like fur little clumps, like little like clumps, and that just kind of like hold your kind of like solar plexus area, and then just kind of hold my sides and just like go like close your eyes and just hold my sides and just like take a deep breath and hold my sides and send me energy and love and like get me in to the vet and like have them look really deep. And he showed me like that they need to do like some sort of like he showed me like check the skin too, like don't miss the skin and the fur, because that's like a clue as to like what's going on, and that's a clue into some of the stuff that's going on. So lots of love to you and Ruben. Hopefully they can get that figured out. Oh my goodness, that's no fun. So let's see here. All right, so All right, so Patricia says, and I'm glad you and Panda are doing good, Viv. Patricia says, Yellow Cat is not making an effort to accept Romeo, but Romeo is being very patient. Romeo says, yep, I'm going to be patient. He'll like me. He'll like me. And then please inform Romeo he must stay near the house because it is coyote mating season and they are very active and dangerous. Please, Romeo, stop giving me your little love bites. Oh, you're so welcome, Erica, and keep us posted on Mr. On your boy there. Oh my goodness, keep us posted on your boy Ruben there. On your boy Ruben, keep us posted. So, and hey, Kate, good to see you. Yeah, so Romeo says as far as the little love bites, he's like okay, like a little lick instead. Show me giving you a little lick instead, and show me like my perimeter of where like that, like imagine there's just kind of like an invisible like line of like, okay, this is where you stay, this is the container of the space of where you stay, Romeo. And keep showing him that. He says just keep showing me that, and he says that will help. That will help too. And just show me like, okay, this is where we're gonna stay. This is where we're gonna stay. This is where we're gonna stay. And he says that will help him too. Cause he's like, I just get a little adventurous and I just kind of forget and I don't realize. So just help me to like realize that, he says. So there's that. So yeah. Oh, Romeo. Oh my goodness. And you're so welcome, Erica. And yeah, so good to have you here, Sheila. And let's see here. All right. So I'm sorry I jump around. It's just the questions and whatnot go around in like kind of like a different order since I stream in 3 different places. So it just takes me a minute. So I appreciate you guys and your patience here. So let's see here. All right. So, Mandy says, I like this. Mandy says, do you have any tips on how to keep Vivi from crying in her car seat? I have a nice blanket and everything for her. I think she wants to be held, but that isn't safe while I'm driving. And you know, it's funny. As I was just reading that, she's like, whoa, like if that's not possible, like, can you she's showing me like, can you to like kind of put your hand right by there, like, and have like some sort of like touch with her, because she's like, I like the touch. I like the touch. So if there's a way you can kind of like bring your hand over to me a little bit, like, and be safe. She says that will help, because she's like, I just want to share in this adventure of like what we're doing and like the travel and all of that. She's like, I just want to be a part of that travel and like see what's going on. And I want to show you like what I see. And like, this is fun. And when I'm sitting with you, I feel more engaged. So she just says, she just keeps showing me your hand over by her sometimes to just do some like check-ins with her. And then she's showing me like a blingy thing that I can kind of have, that's like my special little car thing that gives me that like little extra boost. She's showing me like a little like it's not like a collar, it looks like a little like kind of keychain that has like little like rhinestones in it. So she's like, let me have my special like rhinestone thing for when we're in the car too. So then it reminds me, okay, cool, I have this. So then I have that other kind of like thing to focus on too. And I know that sounds like really weird, but that's what she's showing me. So go figure, Fifi, right? And so she's showing me that. And just, you know, like do those like little even check-ins where they'll be like, okay, like, you know, here we are, like, you know, I see you, I know you're still there, and just kind of do that little like talk and connection with her. She's like, do more of that, and then listen to like some like kind of maybe like some different kind of music when we're driving too, but really like talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Maybe have my thing be like a little bit closer, like show me how close I can be. That's like, you know, gonna be safe is what she says. So there's that. Oh, Fifi. She just, oh my goodness, she's so funny. And yeah, you said, yes, her needing something sparkly is so hard. Yeah, because she's like, give me that. And then I'll just have that. And I can just lay there with my sparkly thing and I can be all that, all that, all that. She says, like, as I'm snapping my fingers. That's why I snap my fingers. I know it's totally weird, but I can't snap them the normal way. But what's normal anyway? So anyway, so there's that. All right. You said, yes, I do that with my hand a lot. Laugh out loud when she cries. I tell her she has to be a big girl, not cry if she wants to go bye-bye. She says, she's like, okay. She's like, just keep reminding me and do that more and be like, okay, and show me like what a good girl I am and how special I am. And so there we go. Just little Miss Fifi. I love her. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Mandy says, we love your weird snap. I know, me too. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to own it. Like, why not? So, and then Patricia, you're so welcome. I know Romeo loves you too. He was like brought to you by your Louie too. And I think that's why, like, a part of the reason why Yellow Cat is thrown off by him is because like that kind of familiar like energy. So that kind of throws him off with that. So I might get that. And then, oh, thank you, Mandy. You're so welcome. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Oh, you're welcome. And then Marla says, so right on. My son and his girlfriend usually take Abe and Berkeley for a walk together, but she was sick, so he took the colt by himself and Abe wrecked the fence. My son was a little harsh with him. Oh, no. Oh, that's so hard. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't like that. He's like, boy, he flipped that side. He's like, yeah, Abe says he didn't like that too. Cause he's like, just like, if I can't be a part of something, like, let me know. Cause he's like, what? He's like, what happened? So yeah, so there's that. Let's see here. And then let's see here. Viv says, how does Panda feel when I'm gone at my mom's? Panda says, when are you coming back? Is what as like, I like it, you know, like being there, like it's a good place for me, but like I want to know, like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? Like, when are we gonna get to do our thing? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? Is what Panda says. So there's that. So all Panda. And then, all right, Kate says, good to see you, Kate. Angus is chewing on his paws again. Can you check in to see if it's itchy or anxiety? Would love to help him. And it's interesting. So as I'm tuning into them, he's tuning into him. He's having me like touch right here on my fingers. It's like in here, like really get in here and like maybe like look at some of the hairs that are in between here. Look at some of the hairs and see if there's some sort of like little like something you can put on there to kind of give me. He's making me think of like a I mean, you wouldn't put Bennett like Caladryl lotion. Remember, like if you get like a little itch or something, he showed me like a little something that you can put in there to help that itch and do some like massage around here because he says it's like itchy anxiety. He says it's itchy anxiety. So if you could really do that, like right in between my into my pads and in between my digits, that would really help, and just do some extra work with me with my paws and see if there's like a thing you can get to kind of help to kind of like work that energy out. And he's making me think of like a little toothbrush or like a little brush to kind of just get in there and just kind of really just to help that and to help that like move along. He's showing me like this is what he's saying. So there's that. So, much love to Angus, because it's so fun when they're itchy like that. It's like, it's like, what do we do with that, right? So it's hard. Let's see here. And then Patricia says, every time I call Romeo, I think of you because you helped me choose that name. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Yay, yay, Romeo. And let's see here. And then, Viv says, haha, I can see Panda saying that. I just love her. Aw, she loves you too. She's like, we're like bonded. She's like, you guys are like bonded together so closely, she says. Let's see here. And then Kate says, thank you. I'll find an ointment, but he tends to lick the ointment and make it worse. He has to wear a cone. So he's showing me too, like, even if you could just, this is going to sound really weird. And of course I'm not a vet, so I can't diagnose and be like, oh, this is like going to work. But like I'm like seeing in my head is kind of like warm water with like a toothbrush and like a little bit of like baking soda or something like that. And just to kind of cleanse it, even with just doing some like water, just to kind of clean and brush it away, that would help too, just to clean and brush it away, especially like right in here. Like just that, like kind of that, like the edge part of my paws and in the middle, but like, especially the like outside edge and then the inner edge, that would help too, like a little like foot soak. So I would look up like dog foot soaks and see what you can find. Maybe like Dr. Karen Becker, she might have like a blog or something on it. She has a lot of cool information, so she might have something. And you're so welcome. Yeah, he's like, let's give it a go. He's like, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. So yeah, hopefully that helps there. Let's see here. And then Sheila, I'm so glad you could join us. Okay. So Sheila says, we had to move and give away our Echo. I just want to know if she's happy. Oh, she says yes, because you made sure like that I was going to be placed in a like a place that was going to be okay for me, and that you knew that, and that I still feel you like check in on me, and that I know that like I couldn't have gone because it wouldn't have with you, because it wouldn't have been good for you, wouldn't have been good for me, that it wouldn't have been a good thing. And I know you like really communicated clearly with me, like why and everything that was going on. So thank you for that. And she says she wants you to give yourself like a pat on the back for doing the best by me and the best for me. So thank you for that is what she says. So, because I know that's never an easy thing, right? But sometimes it's like we have to make those decisions, and sometimes that's just, it's one of those things that happens, and it's never easy, right? So, so there's that. So let's see here. And hey, Deb, good to see you. And then Patricia says, Snowy is nauseous tonight. She was sick, and you're so welcome, Sheila. She was sick, and that's so rare for her. Any clues? She's showing me it was like something kind of like outside. Like she showed me like something like outside in the air, like something that was like outside in the air and like on a leaf. There's something weird with like the outside air and like the leaves, outside air and like leaves, like the pile of leaves. And she showed me kind of like front steps, like kind of like wooden steps. And there was like something weird by there that kind of like bothered me. So she says, just keep working on clearing that energy out of my space and clearing. And she says that will really help is what she says. She's like, clear it. She's like, you can help me with that. And she says, she says, just keep seeing it cleared. And she says that will really help a lot. So there's that. And hey, Jules, good to see you. Long time no see. So good to see you. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. So I hope you're doing well. And hey, Amy, good to see you. So I'm going to put this link here too, because I have my exciting class that's starting on the 3rd, on the 6th of March. I'm so excited. The third month, right? Because March is the 3rd month, but it's on the on the 6th of March is when it starts, and I'm so excited. So if you want to sign up and you want more information, I'm going to put the link here in the comments. I don't know if it will let me, and I'm doing great, Jules. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. So thank you so much. Yeah, doing really good. So anyway, so there's the link, and that's that first link is there to sign up for the class. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well, Jules. That's so good. So yay. Yes, you have a question. Perfect. Yes. What is your question? I'm here for your questions. So yeah, so that is the link for the class there. I'm going to wait for the question to come through. I know it takes a minute here. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm just going to see here. All right, let's see here. All right. So, bum. But it's so good to be back with you guys. I missed you guys because I know I didn't do last week for my live. So I'm happy to be back with you this week. Bum. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, Jules says my puppy Brooklyn has a sore back leg. What happened? So, what Brooklyn is showing me is she's showing me like it's like the inside, and so much love to Brooklyn with that. Like, may she have like a quick healing recovery from that. She's showing me it's like on the inner part of my leg, so not the outer part of my leg. It's like a weird kind of like it's like a weird way it's formatted and formed in there, like on that like inner insertion, kind of that inner part of my leg. And it's like it's kind of like it's like something's on top of something that shouldn't be on top of something, like in my leg. Like it kind of like kind of is like all like twisty and weird in there. It's kind of like this is kind of like twisty and weird where it should be like this. It's kind of twisted back and twisted around. So she says, like, if you could just like hold the inside of my leg and send me Reiki and do some massage with it and see maybe if there's like a veterinary, yes, like a twisted muscle. Yeah, she showed me it's like a twisted muscle. Like it's really twisted on that inner part there. She's like, I like twisted it like this. I twisted it. So if there's like maybe like a veterinary chiropractor or acupuncturist that you can go to, she won't let you near it. Okay. So you could also too. So like, even if you can't get near it, you can just imagine that you're near it and just be like, okay, like I'm seeing this, and like close your eyes and just like, okay, I'm sending her this energy, sending her this energy, sending her this energy. And then just look at how she's walking on it. Like if you see her not put, she says she's very like sleuth-like as far as like showing you like if she's putting pressure on it or not putting pressure on it. But just watch how she's like walking with it. Like if it kind of is turning in weird and watch it so like, gets back into like where she's standing on it, right? And she says, do some Reiki on her. She says, like, as long as you're not like close when you're doing that. And I would use like a piece of selenite and rose quartz with that, like selenite to help like clear that energy, and rose quartz, because that's just infused with love, and do that to help her. And she's like, just keep an eye on it. Cause she's like, I'm tough like you. She's like, I'm tough. She's like, I'm tough. She's like, I'm tough. So, and she's like, I'm resilient. She's like, she's a resilient girl. So, beautiful girl, Brooklyn. And you're so welcome, Jules. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you're on tonight. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. So it's always fun to see who pops in and all of that. So it's always so interesting to be like, hey, who's gonna pop on tonight? I love it. So anyway, so yeah, it's always really fun. I love it. So anyway, so there's that. And then I'm going to just put this direct link here. So then you guys have the direct link. So here is, I'm so excited. Here's the information about my upcoming class. And I'm so excited about it. So if you know anybody that wants to learn animal communication, here is my, let's see here. Here's the information about my class that's coming up. So there is that. And I'm so excited about that too. So I have like a, so even if recurring students want to take it too, I have want to take a refresher class, somebody that's taken a class from me before, I have like a discounted price for for people that are returning students, right? So there's that. So let's see here. And hey, Adrian, good to see you. And I'm going to incorporate like a lot more different stuff than I did on one of my last ones I did. So it's so much fun. And good to see you, Adrian. So let's see here. All right. So, and then Emmy says, puppy with twisted leg. I got a feeling heat would help, like steam from a shower. Oh, there you go, too. And then Reiki brings heat, too. So perfect. Thank you, Emmy. I love that. So let's see here. All right. So Adrian says, does our pup to Django feel as though our son Owen is in competition for time with his dad, or does he feel like he's a good friend? He says most of the time, like, I feel like he's a good friend, except those other times, like if I really want to play with dad and then he gets like distracted over here, then I'm like, well, wait a minute. So he says to like also like have me be more a part of the things if dad's energy has to shift over here, like if it was on me and then it has to shift over here, then have me be a part of the helping with the little one is what Django says, because he says that he's like, yeah, like I'm there for my little bud is what Django says. My little bud, I'm there for my little bud. So there's that. So anyway, so there's that. Oh, so good to see you too, Adrian. So let's see here. I just love connecting with you all. Like on Sunday night, just coming on with you guys is so much fun. I really missed you guys last week, so it's good to be back with you this week to connect with you and to answer your questions from your fur babies that you have for them. So I love that so much. And you can see my Mojo's by the door. He's usually not back there, but you can see my little Mojo cat. Let me see if I call him if he comes. Mojo, come here. Hi. Oh, you're gonna say hi? Well, good boy, huh? That's my little Mojo. I love him. So anyway, so there's that. And hey, Kaylin, good to see you. I've been surrounding you with lots of love, friend. So good to see you. Let's see here. And hey, Renee, good to see you. I promise I'm going to get back to you this evening or in the morning here. Just wanted to let you know that. And let's see here. And what I feel like I missed something. Oh, thank you so much. I love Sundays too, Adrian. Like this is like my favorite part of Sunday is connecting with you all. So I love it so much. It's so much fun. So anyway, Let's see what other kind of questions or what you have here. So let's see here. All right, let's see what other questions you guys have that come up. All right, let's see here. See if I have any other questions come up. I know it takes a minute here. And then I just heard too, Renee, like look in the opposite direction of where you have been looking. Look in the opposite direction. Go further north, not as much south, but further north is what I just heard, Renee. So go further north, not as much south, but further north, and specifically northwest is what I heard, Renee. So whatever that direction is where you're at, further northwest, less southeast, more northwest is what I heard, Renee. So there's that for you. Let's see here. And then Adrian says, one more, was wondering if you have any tips on how to get our other dog, Jackson, to stop marking his territory in the house. Django doesn't do it, but Jackson does it. Does it all the times, or what does Jackson think will help? Jackson says that what will help is to stop like showing him that he has to mark his territory, because now he feels like he's like, oh, yep, like I gotta do this, like, because this is like what I gotta do. So it's hard, right? Because that's like our natural thing. We're like, like I don't want him to do that, right? So stop visualizing him do it and doing it, and show him like another thing that he can do to show himself that like he is like the top dog, because he's like, I just need to know that like I'm the top dog, and like that like that's my role is that I'm the top dog, and it's like really important for me to know that I'm the top dog, for me to know like I'm the top dog, I'm the top dog. So Jackson says that will help too. And like he says, like more me first times is what Jackson says. He says that that will help too. And he says like to move my bed in a different spot, like if my bed's like this, just move it like that, a little bit angled differently. And he says that that will help, he says. So okay. So yeah, oh okay. He's the oldest, but Django is so much bigger and new as of 7 months. Yeah. So he says, like, also too, he says, just show him too. Like he says, like, I love Django and like he has helped to give me more energy. But if we could maybe have like where I could have maybe like a little space and a little time in my space that's just a space for me. So like if I could have also some quiet Jackson time, because he says sometimes like, oh, and that's why he's showing me like, sorry to write some in my eye, is that's why he doesn't want to have the like the why he wants to have the bed moved. And he says that's why I want to have like a little like space where I can just go lay, where I don't have to worry about like Django like jumping over me and like wanting to play and wanting me to be too rambunctious. Like I need like a little bit of like container of downtime too, like to show like, okay, like I, that like having that little bit of relief will be good. Like I don't want to not have my Django time, but if I could have like some separate time away from Django, that will help too, right? Like if I could just have some like one-on-one time too, like because he says he really like misses just that one-on-one time with you, is what he's saying to Adrian. Is like he's like we have that special connection, so he says he wants some more of that too. He's like, tell Dad to go take Django out for a run. He's like, that'd be great. And then we could just sit here and chill, and you can maybe like share like a lick of an ice cream cone or some of your yogurt with me or something like that, and that would really make me happy. So so that's what I get there. So, and then, hey, Nicole, good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. How are you doing? Good to see you here. And then Adrian says, oh, perfect. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. I love doing this because it's so fun just to kind of give back and to help offer that like quick little insight that anybody has. I love to be able to do that. And then Renee says, thanks so much. With Phoenix, I went to Hanson Place and Flattery Place and alleyways, door knocking flyers for further northwest. Did he say any street name or number to look for? He says just further northwest is what I get. And further northwest from Hanson Place is what I get. Like make the northwest offshoot be from Hanson Place is what I just heard. And like behind Flannery Place. So not in front of Flannery Place, but behind Flannery Place is what I just heard with that. So there is that. So yeah, because I know it's not easy, right? And then just keep holding that vision, like, okay, like my Phoenix is coming back. So there's that. And there you go. So much love to you all here. I just love connecting with you all. And I hope you're doing well too, Nicole. I love all the pictures of your little one. Oh my goodness. She is so cute. Like, oh my gosh. She is just so cute. And she just looks like the happiest, like sweetest, sweetest baby ever. Like so darn cute. Like I just, oh my gosh, so cute. So there's that. So, and hey, Ashley, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Oh, and I didn't know what that was. I just heard something and like sounded like a tea kettle, but I'm like, I don't have a tea kettle going right now, so I don't know what that was I heard, but never know. Oh, okay. So thank you. We're doing bedtime now. I'm listening to you in my Bluetooth headphones. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Oh, I know, right? Because bedtime's earlier. Yeah, you're so welcome. Bedtime's earlier when you have a little one, right? So so yeah. But I know me personally, like when I go to bed earlier, like if I go to bed by like 10:30, I feel so much better. Like if I wake up early, like if I stay up too late and like wake up late, I'm like, I'm much better when I wake up earlier instead of later. So just like I function so much better when I wake up earlier instead of later. So there's that with me. So there's that. And then no tea time, right? Yes, yes, yes. I know I love tea time. I have like a glass of tea or like a cup of tea, a glass of tea every night before I go to bed, and it really like helps me. I really love tea. It's so good. That's like awesome. So most people are like, give me coffee. I'm like, give me tea or hot chocolate. I love tea. I love hot chocolates and all of that. And like alcohol, I'm like, I could like totally live without alcohol. I'm like, I just don't like the way alcohol like makes me feel. I'm like, it's just I never. It's actually so true right? Ashley says me too, the best. Like true confession time. Even when I turned 21, most people like when they're 21, they want to like go like get all like drunk and drink, 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 drink. I didn't even like really want to drink on my 21st birthday. Like I was like not interested in that. I was more excited to like go to the casino. That's what I wanted to do was like go to like the casino. That was like what I was more interested in. I was like more excited about that than alcohol. And like I just always been that way. Just not a big drinker. I mean, to each their own, but it's just not really my cup of tea. No pun intended. Ha 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 ha. No pun intended. I am going to take a quick drink of water here. I mean, we all have our things, right? So there's that. And if you like tea, one of the best teas is what I love is Tulsi Sweet Rose Tea. So it's by Organic India. It's so good. And then Aveda has great tea too. It's so good. So yeah, I just love that. So there you go. I've kind of always kind of just been that like oddball of like, oh yeah, like you're supposed to like this and supposed to do this. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, I don't care what people tell me I should do or like what I shouldn't do or how things are supposed to be. I'm just like, no, you know what? Like, I'm just going to do me. And it took me a long time to really kind of get to that space to just be like, yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, I'm just going to do that. So, anyway, so let's see here. I see there's a question here. All right. So, oh, so much love, Ashley. Ashley says, and I love your laughing emoji. Nicole probably about my like not wanting to drink alcohol when I'm 21. I'm like, yep. When I was 21, I'm like, oh God, I've been 21 for a long time, 21 plus. So let's see here. Oh, Ashley, so much love. Bella's passing was a few days ago, 2 years ago, still processing that. And let me tell you, Ashley, oh, Ashley, this is like Ashley. Oh my gosh, Ashley. Like it took me a minute to figure this out. And I'm like, why do I know that name? I'm like, I know Ashley. So good to see you. Ashley. I'm like, oh my goodness. Much love to you and Maddie. So if this is the Ashley I'm thinking of, so just remember to, I know, laugh out loud, no worries. I know my brain's like, so, is, there's the way I look at it is like, we're always like, I feel like we're always in some sort of process in grief. I feel like there's so many, and hey, Carrie, good to see you. There's so many things that like people say like, oh, you have to process grief this way. And like, oh, like just give it time and just give it this. And like, I think like it's always part of us and it always kind of like ebbs and flows and comes and goes. And it's like, things, bring up the grief, right? And their memories. And it's just that heart connection that we have with them is so strong and so profound. And it's like, the more we process it, the more like it can kind of bring up other layers as we process that, right? Like it can bring up this layer and that layer and this layer and that layer as we process that. And it's interesting. So Bella is showing me kind of like these, like she's showing me like a gymnastics mat that has these different layers that you pull up. And she says there's like these different colors. And she says, yep, like we're working on the red block right now. And then we're going to go to the blue block and then the yellow block. And then we're not going to bring in like the green or orange until we're done with the red, blue, and yellow. And then we'll bring in the green and orange. And she says she just wants you to sit, like, as she's having me, like, close your eyes. She's like, close your eyes and just like sit and just kind of hold your hand like this and be like, okay, this is like, I close my hand like this. And this is me connecting with that connection with Bella, right? And just take a deep breath and be like, open your hand, close your hand. And it's like that connection with her. She says it's like kind of like an oyster shell, like you're opening and closing, opening, closing, open, close, open, close. She says open, close. And she says to just do that. And that helps with the processing of it and like bring in like different layers of color and energy. And she says that that will really help. She's like, yep, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. And she says, just to connect with her and you just like feel that, just be like, okay, like I'm connecting with her. And she says, like, she's so much like a part of you and you're a part of her. And she says, just to incorporate her, like, especially like as you're not just like as you wake up during the day, but as you're going to bed. She's like, really think of me as you go to bed. And that way we will like go on our journey together and we're in our journey together as you go to bed and you connect that way with me. She says it's really like, that's like a really profound time. Is like our like little carpet time. She says our little like carpet time is what your Bella says. Yeah. And just give yourself grace too, right? Because we have to be gentle with ourselves and just know that like there's no rules on grief, no time limit. And you know, it comes and goes as it does, as we're, you know, are going through, you know, life, right? And just, you know, things can bring it up sometimes, right? So there's that, right? So, and there's just such a profound connection with us and the pets in our lives. So there's that. So I'm so glad you could make it, Ashley. I think what threw me off is like the Fisher Moore part of your name, but I should remember like that you have the Fisher in your name too, just without the C. And I'm like, that's right. I totally like forgot that. So I love that. So yes, so good to have you here. And yes, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And you said you're I will try and that connection with her. Awesome, awesome. And you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. So awesome. I was like, wait a minute. It took me a minute. So yes, you're welcome. And then Patricia says, yes, warm compresses on the puppy's leg. Yes, absolutely. And then Kathy, good to see you, Kathy and Carrie. And then Kathy says, my son's black cat, Marcy meows constantly. Do you know what she wants or what he can do to help her? Thank you. And you know what? So good to see you, Kathy. Is what your son's black cat is saying? She says, stop like referring to me as Marcy meows, because she's like that's kind of my thing. Like Marcy meows, Marcy meows, Marcy meows, Marcy meows. She's like Marcy meow 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 meow. So she says that if she's showing me like if she could have like more things that she could make sounds with. So this is going to sound like a really weird, but you know, like a cat xylophone, like little things that like I can like, you know, tap on, because she's making me want to like tap my computer keyboard. There's things I can like tap my paws at, things I can be like curious about and like move my head with and tap, tap, tap. So things I can tap, 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 things I can like move my head with. She says that would really help me too. And just like when I do that meow, maybe like do a little like meow with me back. And then like get me like a fun little like activity, like fun little things I can do. And she says that would help me. Yeah, like yes, cat toys she can tap, and even like cat like a cat crinkle mat. So they have those like cat activity mats and like little snuffle mats and things like that. She says like having that kind of a thing will really help her, like to have that and like things that like pique my curiosity, because she's like, I'm just like curious. And she's like, have me like look around here. She's like, meow, 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 like what to do, meow, 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 like what to do. So give me more of those kind of fun, like maybe like a cat activity gym and little fun things like that. And she says that'll really help too, because she says like me and my dad both get bored, like really, really like easily. Like me and my dad both get really bored easily. So like let's do things to like help help that boredom. So there's that. So yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, she sounds so cute. She's making me think of like from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like Salem the cat, and like how Salem like talks and moves. She's like, I'm very good. Like I move my head very good. And she's like, I'm very like delicate. She's like, I'm very delicate. And she's like, she says she just loves your son too. She's like, I love my person. She's like, I love my person so much. I love my person. So there's that. So I love that. So oh, you said she's I know. I love Salem the cat too, Ashley. I know. Like he's so cool. Like I just want to watch this show just for Salem. Like if they could just have like a Salem the cat show, that would be awesome. But there's that. And then oh, she sounds beautiful. She's got amber eyes. Oh, she sounds beautiful, Kathy. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. That's awesome. So yeah, I know, right? They do need that, like a Salem the Cat show. Like I would watch that. Like it would be so cool. Like, maybe they could add like a dog in there with Salem, like, some cool stuff. Like I would definitely be all about that. Like that would be so cool. I would totally be on board with that. But oh, any interesting. Okay, I just like touched a button here on StreamYard and I didn't even know like I could do that. Like so on my Facebook Live on StreamYard, it shows like the hearts and the likes. And I didn't know like if I hovered over that, it says who likes it and who hearted it. I was like, I didn't know you could do that on StreamYard. Like I'm like a big kid. I'm like easily like distracted and fascinated by little things like that. It's just my way. It's my magic. So there's that. Ooh, yes. Thank you for bringing that up, Ashley. And then, yeah, Ray, I agree. It would be so cool, right, Kathy? It would be so cool. It would be so cool. And I'm excited for my class coming up too. It's going to be so much fun. So I was going to start it in February, but I decided to like start it in March because it just, January and February, it's like a busy month for a lot of people. And then I had a lot of stuff going on too. So starting Wednesday, March 6th at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for 5 weeks, I'm doing an animal communication class. It's like the basics of animal communication. And it's like really hands-on, really interactive. And I make it a lot of fun for people and a lot of practice and just like a lot of fun. Like it's just, that's what I'm all about for that. So if you guys want more information on that and you want to find out about it, here is the link. Like, well, it's not the direct link, but if you go to my link tree, like the top link, is the link for my class if you're wanting to find out more. Like, and I just love to teach people. And so it's so much fun. So much fun. And then also too, so what I'm doing this time, Carrie says, oh, I took her class. It was great. So I've added some new things in the class too, Carrie. And then what I'm doing is for new students, the class is $188. And then for returning students, like if they want to take like my basics of animal communication class again, I reduced the rate to $88 just because, you might have like, some of the information already like repeated, even though I do add some new stuff. That way, if you just kind of want to refresh and you want some more practice, and each class brings different people and different energy and different questions and things come up, right? You never know what comes up. So if you're interested, I'm going to just put the direct link here. I never had offered that before. Like, it was like, hey, what if somebody wants to retake the class, and they already have taken it? How can I, give them like a little bit of a break to be able to take the class, right? Because I wanted to be able to do that. Oh, yeah, take a look, Kathy. It would be fun to have you in there. That would be fun. And thank you so much, Ashley. Ashley says you're an amazing teacher. Thank you so much. I love to teach. Like it's so fun. Like, and thank you too, Carrie. What I really love about it is it just kind of really brings out creativity, and it's so cool to see how different people learn and just like different techniques and different things that can come through in teaching. And it's so much fun. I love it so much. So if you guys are interested, I put the direct link for the class too if you're interested in checking it out, or if you want to if you want to check that out, or if you want to yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to like dig deeper into the animal communication world, because it's so much fun. And it's really, what's really cool is when you do that, then you notice like more open up, right? When we become open to things, that's when more opens up with us when we do that, right? When we're like really open to all of that. So anyway, so there's that. So I'm so excited. So it's gonna be fun. So yay. So anyway, so there is that. So I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. Ooh, that was a weird little like flash I just saw there on my computer. I don't know if you guys saw that. Interesting. So anyway, so I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. It was so great to connect with you all. Like this is like my favorite time of the week is connecting with you all. I just love it, love it, love it, love it. So I do this every Sunday at, oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So just thank you so much. Oops, helps if I know how to spell here. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm just so grateful. And hey, Megan, good to see you. I'm just so grateful for you all. And then I'm going to wrap it up for now. But the good news is I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then if you're interested in more information about the class, all the information is in there. So there's that. And I'm going to keep sharing about it too, because I want people to be able to know about it, and not everybody sees every post, right? So I want to be able to have everybody see that. And so, oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. Good night. And then, oh, you're so welcome, Ashley. Thank you for taking the time to tune in with us in the animals. You're welcome. I love it. It's so much fun. Like, life is all about like connecting and connection, right? Connecting and connection. Like it's so like hugely important. And I feel like sometimes we don't realize like how important it is. And it's just fun to do that. And it's fun to give back. And I love to just kind of share with people what animal communication is all about. So it's awesome. And to tune in, it's great. So anyway, and good to see you, Megan, too. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So have a great rest of your night and a great week ahead. And I will see you all soon. Bye for now. Take care.